This is the QIYVLOS 210 LED solar motion sensor lights. Let's take it out of the box. In the box you get an instruction sheet and you'll see it's a 2-pack. You get 2 of them here. I only need to show you one, so we'll take care of that soon. Each one includes a mounting bracket and a remote control. They give you a pack of screws and wall anchors. This is good for the both of them. So you have that right there. So let me get one out of here so we have some more room and I'll show you what it can do. So they give you a neat mounting bracket here. The way this works is you mount this up using the holes in it to a wall, for example, and then the entire unit will clip onto the mounting bracket you've already installed like that, and now it's firmly mounted to your wall. Everything here is adjustable. You can adjust the angle, so that would be actually the angle of the whole unit like that. The solar panel you can change the angle of as such, and as far as the lights go, you can bend them in like this and have them all project out front, or bend them all the way backwards, as a matter of fact, if you wanted, like that. So it can light up behind it for what that's worth. Maybe it's mounted to a post or something that might be useful. And then the light in front, of course, your motion sensor is right there. And these here also can be twisted and turned. If we move that, it can go even a little farther like that. It can go practically 360 degrees. So that's pretty nice. So you can adjust that any which way that you need. There we are. Just get a good grip on it and it works. And like I said, your solar panel right here. So this will recharge during the day and turn on at night. Here's the remote here. Real simple. You have an on button, an off button, and 3 mode buttons. Rather than my describing this, I'll just give you a brief synopsis of it. It's best to show you, so we're going to take this outside in the backyard, and I'll show you that. But long and short of it is, you have a always on mode where it's like dusk to dawn, so when it gets dark out, it turns on. And in the morning, when it's light out, it turns off and, of course, recharges during the day, and it's ready to go that night. It has a dim and bright mode, so it's dim all the time after it gets dark. When it senses motion, then it comes on bright and stays that way till it doesn't see motion anymore, 20 seconds or so, and goes back to dim. And next morning, it turns off and recharges during the day for the next night. And in the third mode, it's going to stay off even after it gets dark, but turn on full brightness when it senses motion. So let's go ahead and take this out to the backyard. Before we do that, I just want to tell you a little bit more about the lights here and the light output and that. These lights will output 2500 lumens. The light output is 6500K, so kind of that bright white, like a daylight white type thing. And it'll recharge in 6 to 8 hours during the day in sunlight. And it can run for 8 to 12 hours depending on the mode that is chosen. So now let's take this out to the backyard and we'll test it out. So it's pretty dark out now. We'll go ahead and, using the remote, turn it on. Now it turned on for a moment and went out. When I move, it turns on. Now I'm going to stand still, and this is in mode 1, by the way. And after 20 seconds or so, it'll go out. Okay, now we'll go to mode 2. So it comes on dim, and the camera's kind of out of focus, but I'm going to get you a better shot in a bit. And now when I move around, it goes bright, and we wait, and it goes dim. And now in mode 3, this is what it does. When I move around, nothing. This doesn't do us much good seeing the light, so I'm going to put the camera facing the way the light is facing so you can see. Alright, we're going to go ahead and turn the unit on. Wow. Look at that. You can see even the fence at the other side of the backyard lights up just fine. This is at the highest brightness. When it goes into low brightness, that's what you get. You can still see around a bit, and then of course when I move it does that, and then you can just have it on this sort of, it's a little bit brighter in the always on mode all night, but you can see that if I pan over, you can see the house is lit up. I'll put it back on high. Yeah, it throws the light out pretty good. And again, because you can move the light, so if I go ahead and turn this one, we get quite a bit more light down this way, where if I turn it back, nowhere near as much. So all around pretty good. So once again, this was the QIYVLOS 210 LED solar motion sensor lights, coming in a 2-pack. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find the item available for sale on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.